please vote no on the Murillo 1 amendment and any other amendments that would replace public process and accountability with unilateral citywide policy shifts. Thank you.
I'm here to ask you to reject the Murillo Amendment 1 and the proposed $4.35 million reduction to the impact reduction program.
I'm here to urge you to vote no on Councilor Murillo's Amendment 1, which reduces the budget for the impact reduction team by over $4 million. If someone wanted to see Portland fail, this is exactly the type of amendment they would propose.
I'm here today to ask for a no vote on Councilor Murillo's ill-conceived proposal to deduct $4.3 million from the impact reduction.
I'm here to speak against Murillo Amendment 1. If this amendment passes, my life is going to be in significantly more danger on a daily basis.
I say vote no on this wrong-headed Murillo 1 proposal.
It's unacceptable that you continue to undermine the mayor's plan and want the city covered in filth and health hazards. This amendment goes against our right to a clean, safe city. Vote no on Murillo 1 and any other amendments and support the mayor's plan.
I'm here to strongly support the mayor's plan, and that I want you to reject the Murillo amendment.
I'd like to thank individually the commissioners that I know are voting against this misguided amendment. Thank you, Commissioner Ryan. Thank God you don't get tired of saving Portland again and again and again. Commissioner Pertley-Guinea, I hope I'm pronouncing that somewhat correctly. Thank you. Commissioner Novick, thank you so much. District 3 needs you, and I plan on supporting your re-election campaign in 2026. Commissioner Clark and Zimmerman, I also will be supporting greatly your re-election campaigns in 2026. And a very special thanks to you, Commissioner Green. You see, I want you to lose. Just listen to your constituents and vote no. Thank you all in advance.
When I first heard about Councilor Murillo's proposed amendment to reduce the budget for impact reduction program, what came to mind was a quote by Logan Roy from the TV show Succession. These are not serious people. I suggest that the councilor stop virtue signaling, stop governing by tantrum like another elected official in DC, and focus on making Portland livable, safe, and affordable again. Thank you.
I've been directed by my group, the Concerned Citizens, to speak against this proposed amendment.
I'm asking that the City Council reject defunding the impact reduction program.
I urge all councilors to fully fund the impact reduction program and vote no on the Murillo amendment.
Vote no on Murillo 1 and any other amendments which undermine the trust of and the needs of the mayor, our residences, businesses, and those living unsheltered on our streets in desperate need. Thank you.
Please stop perverting the terms trauma-informed and compassion to mean sacrificing the safety and well-being of our entire community. Do not cut impact reduction program funding.
I'm here in opposition to the Murillo 1 amendment and any other amendment that reduces funding for the IRP.
I wish to state that I support the mayor's reinstatement of the camping ban and how it's being carried out, and thus oppose the Murillo 1 budget amendment.
That's why I'm here to ask you, please do not cut funding for this critical program, the impact reduction program, or other services tied to it.
Now is not the time to pull back on funding for the impact reduction program and associated safety and sanitation programs. We haven't fully recovered yet. Our work to rebuild together isn't done. Please vote no on the Murillo amendment.
I agree with what my colleagues have already said, and I just want to urge you, please, to center, again, children and families in all of your decisions.
This isn't fiscal prudence, it's a political sabotage. This amendment undermines the city's shelter strategy, jeopardizes our progress, and betrays our neighborhoods.
And because of the blocked sidewalks, we are often forced to walk in traffic lanes. Old people dodging cars is not a game we ever wanted to play. Please vote no on the Murillo 1 amendment.
Parks and our children deserve protection. Do not cut the citywide impact reduction program. Please, I urge you, vote no on the Murillo 1 amendment. Thank you.
I urge you to vote no on the proposal to cut $4.3 million from the impact reduction program.
I'm here representing the Building Owners and Managers Association again. I'm here today to urge council to maintain critical funding for the city's homelessness and urban camping impact reduction program.
The mayor's plan has made a change after all of those years. It is mind-boggling to me that we would even be considering nipping at that plan or compromising it or even tweaking it, which has caused anxiety of my church and my people. This has changed our congregation. You ever train a child coming to church on how to recognize drug paraphernalia and not step in biohazard?
I have read Councilor Murillo's proposal, and I encourage all of you to please vote no on it. The cuts will devastate the health of our residents and our city if you approve them.
With Councilor Murillo's proposal to cut $4.3 million from the impact reduction program, the message is clear. They are undermining the voters' will for their own agenda. It's selfish. It puts personal politics over the people who live, work, and raise their families in Portland.
I'm here today to urge you not to approve the proposed $4.3 million rejection to the impact reduction program.
I oppose the councilors Murillo and Green's cut to the impact reduction program. As most people, I've been shocked to see our once great city destroy itself in such a short period of time.
I'm here to share my opposition to the Murillo 1 amendment and any reduction in the funding for impact reduction program.
This just feels super manipulative and non-transparent. It's a bait and switch. Councilor Murillo keeps talking about moving $4.3 million, but it's not really $4.3 million, it's $12 million in cuts to the impact reduction program, Prosper Portland, special appropriations, and 12 other bureaus, including more than a $1 million reduction to parks. Sidewalks are key, and I don't want to walk in the streets. This was not a class action lawsuit, and we can and we will sue the city again and again and again until our civil rights are respected. I urge you to reject this amendment. I urge you to reject all the amendments and protect the programs that are helping Portland reclaim its vitality, safety, and a sense of community.
Each of your seats are supposed to be nonpartisan. But as the year has dragged on, a significant number of you have self-branded an alignment with a specific political party and an ideology untethered to the reality on our streets. I beg all of you to keep the funding in place to the impact reduction program. Thank you.
And I urge you to vote no on Amendment 1 and any variation on that amendment. I think this amendment shows a real lack of civic pride and another foolish shift of our tax dollars away from programs that work.
Any reduction to what's labeled as the sweeps portion will slow down cleaning and hazard response work citywide. I see the impact daily outside my shop. We have small encampments just off Harvey Milk Street. I've had to call IRP's 311 number before, not just to move people along, but to remove used needles, biohazards, so families and visitors can walk safely.
Being opposed to the Murillo Amendment number 1 does not equate to being heartless and cruel, as some have alleged. I think that we all care very, very deeply and so much that it hurts.
I urge you to oppose the amendment stripping IRP funding.
Thank you.
I'm asking for a no vote on Murillo 1.
Downtown Neighborhood Association, the DNA, which represents more than 800 people who live, work, study, and run businesses in the downtown. For multiple reasons, the DNA urges you don't adopt the Murillo Amendment 1 and proposed amendments to it.
Don't bring a false thing of the people who are drug addicted and homeless versus the working class and small business owners of this city. That is not a democratic socialist paradigm.
So the first question asked in the aftermath of something like this will always be which elected officials voted to defund the one program that directly addressed a primary source of ignition. Because guess what? Half of our city's fires start in unsanctioned camps. We've been lucky, guys, but with hotter, drier summers, our luck will run out. We all remember 2020, okay? Parts of Portland Metro were on alert to evacuate. Your vote, councilors, is quite simple because it is starkly existential, okay? Let's not let Portland burn down.
And I recently heard about the upcoming vote to defund the impact reduction program, and I want to request that you vote no on this amendment.
We're grateful for the progress that the city has made with the impact reduction program. It has provided real, effective, and humane support where others have struggled. The IRP does not just sweep camps, it connects people to shelter, recovery programs, and outreach services. Crews treat people with respect and help restore public spaces that are essential to everyone's safety and access.
Just wanted to chime in and say no on this.
And as a small business owner, I can emphasize, as have all other small business owners, that it's a very hard town to do business in. And we are constantly asked to do more and more with less and less support. And people are moving away because it's not safe and livable. So let's do all these great things, but let's make it possible by raising those taxes. And to raise those taxes, we need to have a solid foundation for businesses and residents. So please vote no on this.
I'm here because I'm opposed to the budget cuts of the IRP. We are so grateful for the services the city's provided for our business and for Portland as a whole. Every day we deal with dangerous issues caused by camping around our building, and the IRP has offered real, effective, and compassionate solutions to Portland's biggest problem, chronic homelessness and addiction.
I oppose all the amendments. I don't see how driving people like me out of Pearl District is going to really, and businesses is going to really benefit the whole city of Portland. $4 million is going to cost us a lot, and I'm on the brink of moving out of Pearl District.
City saturated in urine smells like disillusionment. A clean city smells like hope, and I think we all need that. So please don't cut the IRP. It's not incompatible with efforts to provide stable housing.
Urge councilors to reject these amendments, get Portland back to being the city that works, the city that all of us love.
The city made a promise to these communities, a promise of livability and safety, and to pass this amendment would be to break that promise in a very visual and painful way. I urge you, do not pass this amendment. Protect our children, our elderly, and our disabled neighbors.
I represent 82,000 home care and healthcare workers, public workers, and building service workers across Oregon and Southwest Washington. I'm here today to express my opposition to the proposed Morillo amendment.
I'm going to leave it 6, and I'm saying that because luckily in this form of government, an absent vote is the same as a no vote, and I'm going to be a no vote all night long. So I want people to understand that.
Councillor, I'll be a no on this as I have all of the amendments because I have some concerns that I'll detail later, but I just want to let you know that I think this is a program that is really important.
I can't support it, and you know why. So I need us to be able to have those dollars for public safety, for the police bureau, for fire, for ceasefire, making sure that we have those dollars to do those sweeps. After listening to everybody today and listening to the community and listening to the business community, it was no question in my mind that people want this service and we have to have this service.
When amendments are being brought that are going to have a material effect on our city, it is time for us to think slow and do our due diligence to measure what we are trying to achieve, to analyze it with a group, with the administration as our partners, building a trustful relationship. We need a professional, disciplined executive. Also, we need a professional, disciplined council. Together, we have to move our city forward. I ask that you vote no on Morillo 1.
Rebecca, could you please call the roll?
Green.
Aye.
Dunphy.
Aye.
Smith.
No.
Canal.
Aye.
Koyamaline.
Here. Yes. Aye.
Morillo.
Aye.
Novick.
No.
Pertlegini.
No. No.
I'm going to circle back. Avalos.
I don't believe she was able to call in time.
And the amendment fails with 5 aye votes, 3 no, and 4 absent.